First of all, I want to thank you all for finding your way here this evening. This program is being sponsored by the Town of Woodside's Arts and Culture Committee. We've been doing these programs for more than 10 years now. We've had quite a diverse group of presenters in the past, and this evening we're very fortunate that we have some old friends coming back and presenting for us this evening. Now, music is an amazing thing. In fact, Jack Kerouac once said, "The only truth is music." And so being here this evening, you're about to experience a heck of a lot of truth. And when you consider that sometimes in the world, truth gets lost, music still is there for us. And we were very fortunate to have Judi and Bob present for us this evening. And I want you to just sit back, relax, close your eyes, and enjoy the wonderful music of Judi and Bob. So without further ado, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Wow.
An old friend of mine said one time that the truth, it's Pete Seeger actually.
Huh.
Pete Seeger.
That old friend.
Pete Seeger said, the truth is kind of like, when a rabbit in a briar patch. And all you can do is kind of draw a line around it and say, it's in there somewhere. So we're gonna present a bunch of songs to try to draw a line around that briar patch, and maybe we'll find some truth in there.
Yeah, I think we will. I wanted to just say one thing before we start. I wanted to dedicate this concert tonight to our dear friend Aruna Gambhir. There's a lot of friends in the house tonight who knew her and loved her, and she left us this week. So she loved music, and so I just wanted to send this out into the universe, and for all of us and for her too. So. Just a marble in the sky, spinning round the sun. So much that's broken, so much to be done. To right the wrongs that plague us and leave us asking why we were put here all together on this marble in the sky. On this marble in the sky, just a tiny ball, one of a billion planets, a speck in space, that's all. We've got the chance to save it or wave it all goodbye, standing here together on this marble in the sky. Oh, irreplaceable. Oh, so erasable. On this marble in the sky, beautiful, unique, fragile and amazing. Now's the time to speak of peace and understanding for all these precious lives, living here together on this marble in the sky. Oh, irreplaceable. Oh, so erasable. On this marble in the sky, beautiful, unique, fragile and amazing. Now's the time to speak of peace and understanding for all these precious lives, living here together on this marble in the sky. Of peace and understanding for all these precious lives, living here together on this marble in
That song's written by an old friend of mine from the San Francisco Folk Music Club, which I've been a member of for 50 years. Her name's Lisa Ashman. Lisa was an astrophysicist teaching at Stanford and UCSC. And 10 years ago, maybe more now.
Probably 20.
Probably 20 now.
You've been saying 10 years for
that
8
time
years at
thing,
least,
you know. She decided to move to Nashville and write songs. So that's what she's doing. She still takes that astrophysicist perspective with her. This is a Judi Jaeger song.
Your words across the sky, a voice on a thin phone line. I use my imagination while I mark the time. I'm staring at your photo from last July, but staring doesn't seem to help, so I'll just try. Close my eyes and fly to you in dreams. I'll close my eyes and fly. Maybe I can hear the sound that beats inside your chest and find that perfect rhythm that lets you love me best. I'm singing still the song we sang when we said goodbye, but singing doesn't seem to work, so I'll just try. Close my eyes and fly to you in dreams. I'll close my eyes and fly. The heart grow fonder when our love's already great. And I surely don't know how much longer I can wait before this heart might break. And crying doesn't seem to help, so I'll just try. Close my eyes and fly to you in dreams. I'll close my eyes and fly. Close my eyes.
I'll just close my
eyes.
I'll just close my
eyes and fly and fly. new song that I don't think we've played in public yet. Don't be scared, Bob.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't say the paint is still wet on it. We wrote it a while ago, but we haven't had the chance to play it outside of the living room. So,
All right.
is that a disclaimer? Does that sound like a disclaimer?
It sounds like it.
Teeny bit?
We wrote this for Greta. Her response to someone who was telling her that free speech doesn't mean you can yell fire in a theater, in a crowded theater. And she said, well, what if there is a fire?
So. Okay. The wind is blowing from the west. Sister says that she saw lightning. Mama's cursing at the sky. What is that on the horizon? Time to move, our feet are frozen. Grab some things, the floor is smoking. Fire, fire. Our ancient frozen ground has thawed. Storms are raging in their fury. Our need for oil was deeply flawed. Somebody bribed the judge and jury. Time to move, there's so much anger. It's getting close to a place of danger. Fire, fire. No time to look upon the coals and wonder as we listen to approaching thunder. I hear them yelling on the screen. My ears are burning from the lies. People pushing, making noise. Staking ground and taking sides. Time to move, changing the path we've chosen. It's getting late and the door is closing. Fire, fire, fire,
Okay. It's pretty good. We almost played the right chords.
Yeah, most of the time.
At the same time.
It did feel like it got a little speedier as we went along as well.
I get a little nervous sometimes, and the thing just kind of, it's like a train going. It's just down a hill.
More like a horse heading for the barn, but you know what that is like.
Yeah, I do.
So this is another new song I think I wrote about maybe 8 months ago. So I grew up in Canada. I was talking to a gentleman earlier. Thank you. There are a few.
Couple of Canadians here.
Raise your hands. Okay, 3. That's pretty good. That's representing. Considering Canada's 10% of the population, right? Maybe we'd need 3 more. And I grew up with a lot of music in my house, so a lot of folk music. My mother played the guitar, my brother played the guitar, and listened to a lot of records sitting on the floor of our living room. And I was reminded about a year ago, we saw that documentary film that was about Leonard Cohen's writing of the song Hallelujah. I don't know if anybody else has seen that documentary. It's such a good movie. And I was reminded after we saw that I had started to write a song that featured Leonard Cohen, and I thought, I really need to go back and find it. So first I had to find it in my notebooks.
Judi is her own organizational system.
That's right. You've heard of Dewey Decimal? Well, there's Judi Jaeger, but I'm not sure what the rhyme or reason of it is. So it would make sense if they'd all be in date order, right? No, they're not. So anyway, it took me a while, but I did find this little page of scratchings, and I took it and I said, and I finished it. So,
yeah.
And we're going to sing it for you. Okay?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2. The air is stale, the hour is late. It might have been June 1978. Alone on a stage, dressed up in black. One man sits on a chair with no back. The West End night full of stars. We listened so hard to Leonard Cohen in the dark. Ooh, our mama cried, she cried every night. I saw her in her bedroom in the dim moonlight, searching for solace, none would be found, lamenting her losses, her wounding out loud, strumming on her guitar, nursing her heart, with Leonard Cohen in the dark. Ooh, a poet of poets, a painter of words with a poem, a prayer or a dirge. He has been taken, now he is gone, closed up his own tower of song. Our love notes are written, but where do they go? Where is the altar for our tears to flow? We will follow his arc, watching the spark of Leonard Cohen in the dark. We will follow his arc, fanning the spark of Leonard Cohen in the dark. Leonard Cohen in the dark.
Leonard Cohen, I mean, my goodness. You know, songs have this ability to take you places for like 3-4 minutes, whatever the length of the song. Songwriters can take you to that place. The places that Leonard Cohen can take you are amazing, time after time. We're going to sing a Leonard Cohen song because it's different every time. It takes me to wonderful places, and we'll see where it takes you.
It's not Hallelujah.
It isn't?
No.
Oh.
Because everybody and their puppy sings that one.
We actually sing it too.
We do?
We learned it.
Oh, but we've never sung it outside of the living room.
Right.
That's true. We Bob in particular, he likes to find these little gems that aren't as well known and don't get played as much and haven't been sung and covered by so many people, and we just like to bring out some of these ones that maybe you haven't heard before, maybe you have.
Maybe.
The ponies run, the girls are young, the odds are there to beat. You win a while, and then it's done, your little winning streak. And summon now to deal with your invincible defeat. You live your life as if it's real, 1,000 kisses deep.
I'm turning tricks, I'm getting fixed, I'm back on Boogie Street. You lose your grip, and then you slip into the masterpiece. And maybe I have miles to drive and promises to keep. You ditch it all to stay alive, 1,000 kisses deep.
Sometimes when the night is slow, the wretched and the meek, we gather up our lives and go, 1,000 kisses deep. Confined to sex, we pressed against the limits of the sea. I saw there were no oceans left for scavengers like me. I made it to the forward deck and blessed the remnant fleet, and then consented to be wrecked, 1,000 kisses deep. I'm turning tricks, I'm getting fixed, I'm back on Boogie Street. I guess they won't exchange the gifts that you were meant to keep. And quiet is the thought of you, the file on you complete, except what we forgot to do, 1,000 kisses deep. Sometimes when the night is slow, the wretched and the meek, we gather up our hearts and go, 1,000 kisses deep. The ponies run, the girls are young, the odds are there to beat. You win a while, and then it's done, your little winning streak. Summon now to deal with your invincible defeat. You live your life as if it's real, 1,000 kisses deep. You live your life as if it's real, 1,000 kisses deep, 1,000 kisses deep. 1,000 kisses deep.
Thank you. Oh,
Do you want the other guitar? Or you have another guitar?
I have another
Oh, you brought two.
I brought you. See, when we travel around the country, often we can only bring so many guitars. This guitar has been sitting at home for a long time. Used to be my only guitar, actually.
That has changed. Just FYI. You think it's funny.
I'm thankful for my guitars.
You are very thankful, it's true. And you play all of them.
I played music for children for about 40 years. All over the country. Started out in Santa Cruz, Monterey Bay Area. I was working in schools every day somewhere, doing songwriting workshops. I was in residence in Los Altos for a while, in Saratoga, schools, Los Gatos. And I thought I was playing for children. And you could see how I might make that mistake. But after you do it for 40 years, you realize you're just playing for people before they grow up. So that changed my perspective on what I wanted to sing for these children, these people, these pre-adults. This is a song I wrote because I thought, you know, if they wake up at 3:30 in the morning sometime, you know that feeling. You know? They might be looking for something. And this just might be the little seed that I could plant that they can make use of at 3:30 in the morning when they're 42. There's a light in me, there's a light in you, whatever language you speak, whatever your point of view, whatever people may say, whatever people may do. There's a light in you, you must let the light shine through. I am short, he is tall. It doesn't matter if I'm small. Whatever size I happen to be, there's a light in me. Please take the time to see. There's a light in me. There's a light in whatever language you speak, whatever your point of, whatever people may say, whatever people may. There's a light in you. You must let the light shine through. Yeah. My eyes are brown, hers are blue. We may not share the same point of view. Whatever our hopes, our wishes and dreams, there's a light that beams. We're closer than it seems. Come on, help me. There's a light in me. There's a light in you. Whatever language you speak, whatever your point of, whatever people may say, whatever people may do. Yeah. There's a light in you. You must let the light shine through.
My friend Sam thinks she doesn't fit. When she wants to play, the others want to sit. Times are hard, I must admit. I hope she doesn't quit. She's gotta keep it lit. Come on, help us sing, please.
There's a light in me.
There's a light in you.
Whatever language you speak, whatever your point of view, whatever people may say, whatever people may do. There's a light in you. You must
let the light shine through.
When the world is looking grim, it could happen to her.
It could happen to him.
That's when you need that light to glow. Come on and let it show. It's brighter than you know. There's a light in me. Whatever language you speak, whatever people may say, whatever people may do. There's a light in you. You must. When the sun has left the sky, bringing darkness to the eye, night reveals what can't be seen in the day. glorious display.
Behold the Milky Way.
Come on. There's a light in me. Whatever language you speak,
Whatever your point of view,
whatever people may say, whatever people may do,
there's a light in you.
you must.
Let the light shine through.
Now I know that you too may wake up at 3:30 in the morning, and you may only remember 2 lines, and you think, what is the... So we're going to just sing a little bit more of it just to make sure you've got all the pieces. There we go. There's a light in me, there's a light in you. Whatever language you speak, whatever your point of view, whatever people may say, whatever people may do, there's a light in you. You must,
Let the light shine through.
you must,
Let the light shine through.
you must. Let
The light shine through.
Raise your right hand or your left hand and repeat after me. I
I
promise
promise
that I will let my light shine through.
that I will let my light shine through.
Whatever people may say,
Whatever people may say,
whatever people may do.
whatever people may do.
So help me, Bob.
So help me God.
All right. Wait. Oh. Man, we're doing a lot of new songs, huh?
Can't play the same old things.
No, that's good.
Although it's been 3 years since we've been here, so probably only I remember what we played last time we came.
Last time I was here with my mother, I think.
Oh, you... Really? We were here... Oh, that's right. We were here during the pandemic because we recorded a concert. So before that, I don't even remember. Elizabeth might remember, but 2018 maybe.
Yeah, I think that was my mom.
Too long. Well, we're happy to be here. Isn't it nice to be out amongst folks?
That's what's nice.
Oh. Hi.
Oh, look, there's people over here, too.
Don't get too comfy. I like my spots.
Man. Where are you going? I never remember to drink water.
Oh, yes. Drink water, Bob.
This song, this is a song that I have meant to write for 30 years, 40 years maybe. And I didn't write it. Jackson Brown wrote it.
Beat you to it, huh?
Yeah, so thanks, Jackson.
Saved you the trouble, huh?
I came for inspiration. I came looking for grace. Found my reflection in every passing face. Everyone who gathered, standing on that shore, searching the horizon, not knowing what exactly for. Searching the horizon for what we can't quite see, when all we've ever needed has been there all along inside of you and me. I wanna see you holding out your light. I wanna see you light the way. Whether everything will be alright. little soon to say. I didn't find much wisdom when time was on my side. Too little information, too much time to decide. I took a couple wrong turns. It only takes you one to send you down a lifetime of wondering what you might have done. Searching for a lifetime for what you want to see, when all we've ever needed has been there all along inside of you and me. I want to see you holding out your light. I want to see you find your way beyond the sirens in our broken nights, beyond the sickness of our day. And after all we've come to live with, I want to know if you're okay. Gotta think it's gonna be alright. It's just a little soon to say. I came for inspiration. I came looking for truth and joined in celebration the passing of my youth. We're here but for a moment, and none of us can see beyond the horizon what kind of world this world will be. Searching the horizon for what we hope to see, when all we've ever needed has been there all along inside of you and me. I want to see you holding out your light. I want to see you light the way beyond the sirens in our broken nights, beyond the sickness of our day. And after all we've come to live with, I want to know if you're okay. Gotta hope it's gonna be alright. It's just a little soon to say. It's just a little soon to say. It's just a little, just a little, just a little, just a little soon to say. Oh. Sometimes, you know, those songs, magical things, put things in your, let you have the experiences of people you've never met, never seen, or may never. Or just reach right into your brain and grab what you've been thinking.
Wait, what?
Grab,
I'm sorry, I checked out for a minute.
no, that's what I feel. That song was like Jackson Browne reached into my brain and took what I was thinking out and put it into a song.
Did he
gave
send
it
you
back to
part of
me.
the royalties? No, he did not.
Well,
He's a brilliant songwriter.
He reached into a lot of people's brains.
It's true. So this next song I want to dedicate directly to my friend Aruna, who left us this week. It was one of her favorites and one of ours. Yeah. and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air, feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained from living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. At all.
putting those fences around the truth. This guitar's been at home a lot too. We used to take it with us all the time.
Yep, she hardly ever gets played anymore. Yeah?
Let's see.
You try to play in tune. Try to play in the same key at the same time. Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, let me try a thumb pick.
Okay. Are you happy with that?
I like it.
Okay, good. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. 1, 2.
Wait.
You know, I have to start over. 1. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You finished making funny things?
I'm ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Kind of fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slow down a little. It started about 3 a.m. By the morning, there were pools in the mud. A wild wind came up around 10, and December descended on us. Last year, I worked at the mall. I sold lipstick for minimum wage. Then I couldn't make rent in the fall. I was just one step from the edge. I used to ride a bicycle down by the bay. My hair was pretty back then. Now I watch from the ramp of the highway. I watch from our town made of tents. I sleep in the day when it's light. I hang on to all that I own. I have to stay up at night. Sometimes I don't like to stay alone. I've had to make choices, I know. It's so hard to stay clean in this place. Just a little to keep out the cold. I am tired of living this way. I have a daughter, I love her, I lost her, and now she lives with my mom. I hate myself 'cause I couldn't protect her. I hope she's getting along. Neighbors come and check on their friends. try and make it again. Get out of this town made of tents. I used to ride a bicycle down by the bay. My hair was pretty back then.
We have attended these music conferences of musicians and bookers, and when they all converge onto a hotel, and the musicians all act like a box of puppies saying, pick me, because we're all looking for work, right? And there's probably 1,000 musicians and
100 venues maybe in bookers.
Maybe.
Lucky.
Yeah. And we were at this one occasion. They divide up the hotel rooms into these informal venues. Now, each room on an entire floor, or 2 entire floors. And it happens between 11 o'clock p.m. and 3 o'clock a.m. And you try to book like a 20-minute set during this period of time, and then you try to contact the people that you want to listen to you and tell them this is where we'll be. We'll be at
1:40.
At 1:40 for 20 minutes. We'll be in this room, and then we'll be at. It's brutal.
Napping
it's
is really
brutal.
important at these conferences. Napping, you got to nap in the afternoon, otherwise you never make it. But so we were in one of these showcase rooms. It was a bigger room where it was in the round. So there were 4 artists, and it was an hour, and we went around and we took turns. And you don't always know what you're going to play when you're playing in the round, because sometimes you get inspired or challenged by other people. And this one turned into this friendly little challenge to see, who could play the more poignant song than the next person. And it's difficult to cry and sing at the same time. And so it sort of turned into this little friendly competition. So this song we're going to play, did you want to have my spot again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we heard an artist named George Wurzbach. He's from New York. He's from New York, right?
That's what I said.
From Brooklyn, that's right. And he teaches at a college in New Jersey. He does.
Is Monmouth College in New Jersey?
It is.
It is.
It's near Teaneck. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right.
See, I was right.
You were right.
Thank you for fact-checking. Anyway, George Wurzbach played this song, and we loved it so much that we came home and
I tried to play this song, and I couldn't sing it without blubbering. So be forewarned.
we've practiced it.
Yeah. Summer I was working at the Brooklyn Zoo. Each and every evening when my work was through, I would grab a chair and I would sit with Hannibal. From tusk to tail, I love that animal. Hannibal the elephant was slow with age. 67 years ago, born in his cage. His time was growing near, and his cage was all he'd ever known. I had the key, so I let him go. I told myself I didn't need to think this through, 'cause he'd had all those years to think what he'd do. He did his little dance Then he raised his trunk to catch the wind. He caught the salt sea air, and then off we went. Now I'd heard about a sacred place in Africa where the elephants would gather when their time had come. 1,000,000 years of instinct that no bars could hold. If I get him to the ocean, perhaps he'll make it home. By the time we hit the streets, it looked like all of Brooklyn knew. 1,000 people joined us, we had work to do. Clearing out the cars, we were clearing out a road for him. Someone started singing, and we all joined in, and we sang.
There goes Hannibal, and he's going home.
There goes Hannibal, he's going home. The policeman in a chopper, watching from above, saw Hannibal was shielded by a wall of love. So they led the way, shone a bright light down from where they flew. What a dazzling procession down Ocean Avenue. And we sang,
There goes Hannibal, he's going home.
there goes Hannibal, he's
Going home.
The sun broke the horizon as we made the shore. The big guy did his little dance to our applause. Then he turned his back and faced the ocean's majesty. He took a mammoth breath and marched into the sea. The question, would he make it, was anybody's guess. But 1,000 thumping hearts beat out a loud, resounding yes. And each year they return to remember something wonderful and sing a song for Hannibal.
There goes Hannibal, and he's going home. There goes Hannibal, he's going home. There goes Hannibal,
He's going
home.
There goes Hannibal.
He's going home.
Thank you, George Wurzbach.
Okay.
3-4 minutes, you can go to this place.
So we have 2 songs left on our list, but
Quick.
but it's 3 minutes to 8. Can we go a little bit over? Or do we need to stop? Okay. All right.
Oh, no, what we could do is we could play this song as our last song.
And then ask
And
see
then,
if they ask
then
for an encore.
if they ask for an encore, then we can do that.
Okay. This is our last song.
Works, huh?
It's very subtle.
I pride myself on my subtlety.
Yes, I'm sure nobody noticed at all. So Bob and I have been playing together for about 8 years. I think 8 years. Maybe next year we'll start.
We've been
saying
saying that
9.
for a long time.
I know we've been saying not as long as you've been saying Lisa left for Nashville only 10 years ago. But, and this is what we love to do. And we especially decided for 2024 that we want to stay closer to home. We live in Oakland, so we've been traveling around the country a lot.
This is close to home.
This is close to home. That's right. And besides playing here, which is only going to happen every, I don't know, maybe 3 years or so, we love to play in people's living rooms. And I don't know if you've ever heard of house concerts, but they are basically where we come to your house and play in your living room. And you invite like your 25 favorite people, and they come and everybody chips in a little bit of money into a basket, and that goes to us. And it's magic because it's up close and it's quiet and it's personal. And anyway, if you're interested, we have a little card that's like a how-to. And we also have a mailing list if you want to know if we're playing anywhere close to you. We have some friends who came from San Carlos because I sent them a note on the mailing list, and otherwise you wouldn't have known about it, right? So thanks for coming all the way down.
From El Cerrito.
Wow.
El Cerrito? Oh, me.
No,
You?
El
Wow.
Cerrito? You came from El Cerrito?
saw you there last month.
Oh, did you come to Calliope? Oh, wow. Thank you. Wow, you're the out-of-towners then. Even farther than San Carlos. That's right.
Yeah, but we met them in Mexico.
That's right, we did. Yeah, so.
Hurry, this is our last song.
Okay, well, just one more thing to say.
Okay.
We have these things, they're called CDs. And I know that they're very 20th century, but some people still have them in their car. And we do have a new one since we were here last. So we have our second CD. And then we also have both of our albums on this little thingy that I think is very cool that Bob doesn't think is cool, but I think it's cool. So I'm going to tell you about it. And it's a little USB card where this little thing pops out of the plastic card. And both albums are on this little thing. And it goes into your computer. Okay.
It would have been cool like in 2000 or 1990. Maybe.
I didn't know about it then, though. So, okay, here we go.
Okay.
And I want to say also, turnabout is fair play. I want to say thank you to the Woodside Arts Commission for inviting us here. You have a wonderful volunteer organization, and you guys do a great job, and this is beautiful. And thank you for coming out and supporting them and supporting us. So
This is what we love to do.
We
Thank
do.
you for sharing it with us.
okay, I'm done now. Are you ready? Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I'm in the wrong key.
It's okay. I'll wait.
And my capo just broke.
Uh-oh. Like broke?
Well, no, I think I can fix it. See, this is like
Oh, that little thingy came
that
out of the
little
thingy.
Came out.
Yeah.
It's like
I hate when those thingies come out.
yeah.
Judi, are you guys on Spotify?
We are on Spotify,
Yeah.
yes.
And Apple
Apple Music and.
Music.
Mhm. Thanks for asking, Sam.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready.
Good. Raleigh, Durham, it don't matter. New towns and white clouds are all scattered. What a trip we're on.
Headed for someplace we've never been. Counting off the miles till we pull in. Come on, give that roulette radio a spin. What a trip we're on.
Follow the music, follow the moon, follow the muse, follow the tune. What a trip we're on. What a trip. what a trip we're on.
The shudder of the wind as trucks fly by. Sometimes it seems there's only sky, and sometimes it's so beautiful I cry. What a trip we're on.
Follow the music. Follow the music and the moon. Follow the moon, the muse. Follow the muse. Follow the tune. What a trip we're on. What a trip we're on. And where we're driving to tonight is where we're leaving from tomorrow. Oh, loneliness, it still comes creeping when I'm lying in the dark instead of sleeping. Still we're grateful for every breath we're breathing. What a trip we're on. Follow the music. Follow the music and the moon. Follow the moon, the muse. Follow the muse, the tune. Follow the tune. What a trip we're on. 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 Okay, now I'm just embarrassed. There are bridges in the sky. They are shining in the sun. They are stone and steel and wood and wire. They can change two things to one. They are languages and letters. They are poetry and all. They are love and understanding. And they are better than a wall. There are canyons, they are yawning in the night. They are rank and bitter anger, and they are all devoid of light. They are fear and blind suspicion. They are apathy and pride. They are dark and so foreboding, and they are oh so very wide. Let us build a bridge of music. Let us cross it with a song. Let us span another canyon. Let us right another wrong. And if someone should ask us where we're off and bound today, let us tell them building bridges and be off and on our way. And if someone should ask us where we're off and bound today. We will tell them, building bridges, and be off and on our way.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Wow, thank you. That was another memorable evening. There's a lot to be said after one of these performances, because it's just so magical. And right now, I think of the words of the Sufi poet Rumi, who said that without love, religion is just a burden, dance is just a chore, and music is just noise. But tonight, all we had was love. Thank you. Now, one more thing I'm going to ask all of you, and that's on the count of 3. I want you to say hello to Betty, because Bob's mom couldn't be here tonight. So, 1, 2, 3. Hello, Betty! Thank you. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, first Fridays every month. Next month, January, so happy holidays. Sam McDonald is going to be talked about by Catherine Wright, one of the rangers from Edgewood. And Sam was a very important figure for La Honda in this area, so I think you'll find it very enjoyable. Be sure to stop and take advantage of the CDs and the other things that these wonderful people have brought to us this evening. So thank you. Good night, everyone. Stay safe.